Huda, why are we laughing at a racial slur that was directed at one of your co-stars?
And I don't know how she thought she could be raped to the assist towards her and get away with it. Not in 2025, baby. Black queens are protected by the blood of Jesus.
Hello?
Whoa, hey.
What did they say? They said about...
So this clip was taken from one of their lives where somebody appears to call in and call Alandria a slur, right? They called her the N-word. And judging by their responses, well, first of all, both of their responses were disgusting. Like, why are you laughing? Especially since Louis is black, Huda has a mixed race daughter, and she's already been accused of only caring about racism when it affects her, especially since she never made that post addressing the racism that her fans were throwing at Alandria.
Hi, Huda. Any Love Island lover here? If you don't know, you're about to know. All I'm trying to say is, as you watch this video, I need you to remember, black women are favored by God. You think you can bully them on the internet because you're white? Not in 2025, baby. Black people are petty and they will show you that they don't play games with nobody.
Actions have consequences, and Love Island's Huda is learning the hard way. Because Huda Beauty just announced that they dropped her as a partner. Huda Beauty posted this statement on their Instagram, paused to read the full thing, but they emphasized that they're very disappointed in Huda's last live stream where she laughed at a fan that said a slur towards Love Island's Alandria. They said that one of their recent collaborators, as in Huda, displayed behaviors that do not align with their values. In the next slide, they said that they valued their partnership with her. They also said that her recent behavior and the way that she handled the situation does not reflect their brand's principles. And overall, as a result, they decided to end the partnership and remove any related content from social platforms and in-store displays. So she is wiped from the company. Fans were not buying the apology that she gave towards Alandria, and it looks like her partnerships aren't either.
I'm so proud of my girl Alandria for responding this time because everyone always expects her to take the high road, even when she's being disrespected. She says that she does not condone or entertain any form of racism or hate, and the kind of language was never acceptable, and it's not a joke, and those words carry generations of pain specifically to black people, and defending it, laughing about it, or making excuses is even worse. Hello? And she's not going to let this derail her from her purpose or uplifting her community, and she's using it as a moment to call people to accountability. She also said that she knows that a surface level apology will surface in the near future because it always does. It always does. But she linked some organizations that people can connect with to learn more or to donate towards for black folks. I honestly just love that she's exactly who she thinks she is. I really do. And I feel like she still took the high road and handled it very classy because me, crash out central. But that's why she's the people's choice. Okay? This is why she's the people's choice.
Thank God for reflexes, okay? Because nobody will believe what a natural reaction will look like. There was no shock, no gasping, no hint of anger in their expression. Their bodies did what they naturally inclined to do, which is laugh.
Hello?
Whoa,
Wow.
hey.
And they're laughing.
Yo, I turned that shit off.
Hey.
Yo, what did they say?
Now, was Alandria dramatic at the reunion when she asked Huda to address her fans? No, I'm actually glad Alandria pointed out that she had asked Huda for help and Huda ignored her, because this truly shows how Huda feels about Alandria in her natural habitat. Which begs the question, out of everything that Huda fans could talk about, like her relationship with Jeremiah or Chris, why do they seem so comfortable constantly bringing up Alandria in a spiteful way? And you would assume if somebody was spamming your phone and you don't know the number, you would just block it or at least send a message. Just saying. Since this clip went viral, they rushed to their Instagram story to post a statement debunking what they have done, which is interesting because Huda could have done the same thing for Alandria and Shelly. And as for Louis, if her popularity is done, we all know their relationship is over.
I already done telling y'all, raid to the system is expensive, baby. And Huda has found out the hard way. What do you mean? The person you were in a house with every single day gets called a racial slur, and you laugh. Ladies and gentlemen, raid to the system is expensive, and I'm gonna tell you this for free. I need somebody to tell these white chicks you don't get the luxury to be ready to assist towards black women that are powerful or they have favor, The God's beautiful girls, God's beautiful children. They are loved by the world. You don't get a chance to bully them on the internet. You don't get a chance to be ready to assist towards them on the internet because, baby, the ancestors are busy watching you. And black people these days are petty. They will end your life like yesterday. Now tell me about it because black people ate. They called her out immediately. She lost deals worth millions of dollars. And she just signed them like literally a week ago. So lesson to learn, white ladies come to the front. Never mess with a black queen who has got his favor, okay? Yeah.
Many celebrities have reacted to Huda and Louis laughing at someone name-calling Alandria. First up, Amaya Espinal said, speechless, I truly am. Next, Alandria said, horrible. Next, Leah Kadeb said, they shocking people. Next, Taylor Frankie Paul said, unforgivable. And finally, Ariana Maddox said, no words. Huda and Louis are under scrutiny after a viral Twitch stream clip showed them laughing when a caller said something bad about Alandria. The moment happened during a joint live stream where the pair were taking fan calls in real time. In the clip, a viewer uses a harsh word aimed at Alandria, and instead of ending the call or reacting seriously, both Huda and Louis are seen laughing. The reaction was enough to spark immediate backlash online, with many calling their behavior insensitive and disappointing. Viewers are saying the laughter felt mean, especially given Alandria's long history of being targeted since her time on Love Island. The incident quickly gained traction across multiple platforms, with clips of the moment being shared thousands of times. Fans said it was uncomfortable to watch, particularly since all three had once shared a close connection from the show. After the backlash, both Huda and Louis addressed the situation, but the responses haven't been well received. Huda claimed their laughter was nervous and that she didn't mean any harm, while Louis said he hadn't realized what the caller said at the time. Still, many people are rejecting those explanations, saying the video clearly shows them reacting to the insult directly. Some fans are now calling for both of them to apologize publicly to Alandria, saying they should take accountability instead of downplaying what happened. Right now, neither Huda nor Louis has commented further, but the clip continues to circulate. What started as a casual Twitch stream has now become one of the most talked about Love Island controversies this week, and it's not going away anytime soon.
Huda is the perfect example of someone the internet refuses to hold accountable. Every time she slips up, people rush to say, she didn't mean it. Y'all are overreacting. But at some point, y'all gotta stop mistaking charm and popularity for character. We all watched the clip. I clearly heard what was said. Now, she didn't say the slur herself, but her reaction, it spoke volumes. Laughter wasn't just awkward, it was acceptance. And that's where accountability comes in. You know what's crazy? I've always been really neutral when it came to Huda. Never hated her, never defended her, just kind of stayed out of it. But after seeing that, I was like, yeah, baby, go ahead and log off for me. Maybe she laughed because she was uncomfortable. Okay, but hear me out. She's not just some random person on the internet. You're somebody with brand deals, somebody who has influence, an audience that's watching your every move. Awkward or not, there is a standard that you're expected to uphold. Like, it don't even matter that it was about Alandria. You personally acknowledged you heard the slur and you thought it was funny. And this is not about canceling her. This is about holding people to the same standard that they profit from. You can't cash in on culture that you won't defend when it's disrespected. And I'm not saying she's racist, but I am saying she showed you what she's comfortable laughing at.
I mean, who's really surprised? I swore I was done talking about Love Island because I was sick of hearing from people who only get views when they talk about Love Island. But when duty calls, we answer the phone. Now, while Louis and Huda were on live, someone called Louis' phone and referred to Alandria as a slur. And this was their response.
Whoa, hey.
Well, Huda and Louis decided to address the backlash that they were getting, not the racism. And here's what Huda had to say. She basically said that clickbait using a sensitive topic is insane and that she and Louis didn't actually hear what the caller said. Then the person kept calling from no caller ID while they were on live and that they basically hung up and that she was addressing this before it was blown out of proportion. blown out of proportion is strange. She also said that the laughter was because it was awkward. I don't know what's awkward about racism or funny, but she then says that whoever said it is in the wrong, but not her and Louis for laughing. Okay. Louis then said that this was just another opportunity for people to come on here and hate on his girl, and that he's black and she's with him. So none of this makes sense. Okay. Anyway, I don't know why y'all tagging me in these videos. I've been told y'all this. Y'all need to go tag them people who had my name in big lights.
Huda, 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 Mustafa. Get in here, kids. It just keeps, it's the gift that keeps on giving at this point. All right, so Huda made a statement. Let's talk. I beg if you pause to read, because I don't want this video to be long. Just pause to read it. It's real short. Synopsis of the statement that Huda made. She acknowledged that she was wrong for laughing. She apologized for it. She acknowledged Alandria's feelings. She also apologized for that. She said that she is making a personal donation to NAACP. She basically did everything that Alandria wanted her to do. Good job. Now that that's been done, will you guys let her rest? No. Will you guys let this go? Absolutely no. Absolutely no. I know you guys. I already know how the internet works. I already know how that specific fan base works. Because I believe Alandria's exact words in her original statement. Actually, let me just pull it up. So let me pull it up. Right there. While I anticipate this will result in surface level apologies that fade in a few days. These are Alandria's words, not mine. So I already have the sense and the feeling that nothing that this girl does is gonna be enough. As this good old saying says, what's the saying? I believe it's like mother like daughter. Same thing here. Just how Alandria is, so are her fans. Just like how her fans is, Alandria is. I know that they're not going to let this go. They're not going to find it enough. The girl already said in her statement, it's going to be surface level apologies. And I bet you this is going to be surface level in Alandra's eyes. But Huda down did what she needs to do. Will y'all let it go? No. Nothing's ever going to be good enough for y'all. It is what it is. It was never about about Huda apologizing and taking accountability. It was never about that. It was never about that. It was never about that. If it was ever about that, I'm going to see y'all let it go. If it was actually about that, I'm going to see y'all let it go. But watch y'all not let it go. And that's how I'll know. It was never about the fucking laughter. Now, a mutual did send this to me as well. Let me show y'all. I want to preface this by saying I don't know the validity of this, because on this internet, anybody can make a ghost page. Anybody can do anything. I do not know how valid this is. In this comment, it says, "Hi, I can see you support Huda and I'm really sorry for coming into your page, but please take a moment to read this. I actually just created this account to send this message because I needed to clear things up. I'm the one who called Huda during her live. It made my little cousin speak, and now she's receiving a lot of hate because of it, which I feel really guilty about. I just want to clarify that it wasn't the slur word that was said. My cousin only said she was mean. I honestly didn't mean for things to blow up this way, and I'm truly sorry for the misunderstanding and any hurt it's caused. I don't know. I'm just bringing to y'all what is out there in the vortex. That does not mean y'all should go ahead on the Twitterverse or on the interweb and run with it and be like, it was fake, it was all a lie, it was all a lie. Relax. But if this is true, I'm logging up this internet. Let me tell you why. Nothing. Like, I knew AI was bad, but if this is true, that would mean that there was some manipulation to the audio. Like, it would be mental. It would be absolutely mental. That's number one. Number two, it's just insane because, like I said, anyone can create a page to take accountability for things. But again, at the same time, I'm also like, why would someone lie about this? But at the same time, why would someone, like, I don't know. All I know is this whole situation needs to die down like yesterday. Because that's actually fucking crazy if it's like, if it was all just a big fucking misunderstanding. Like, in my heart, would I like it to be true? I want to be very clear. In my heart, would I like it to be true? Absolutely. So that all her crazy ass fans, Alandria fans, can look stupid like they stay looking. That's what I said. But just because I want something to be true does not mean that's the reality of things. You know what I mean? So I don't know the validity or the invalidity of things. I'm just reporting it to y'all so y'all can Have that in your noggin. I don't know. But if this is true, I'm not gonna hold you, baby girl. You creating a fake page is not gonna work. You're gonna have to come out here with some proof. I don't know how you can make proof, but you're gonna have to come out here with some proof. But also at the same time, how'd you get her number? How'd you get Huda's number? Don't you think it's a bit weird to have her number and be calling up her phone like that, babes? That's a little bit too much. But yeah, there we go. The angry mob, y'all got what y'all wanted. She donated, she apologized. Will that be enough? No, but it is what it is. And I am saying angry mob because, like I said, you guys have gone too far. The way that y'all have attacked this girl and spoken and said racial things, and y'all have done a lot. Y'all have made comments under her actual page, which I'm pretty sure is still there, about how you guys are happy that she was R-worded by her father. Like, you guys have gone too far. And there are things that I've been told privately that I'm not going to share yet until like more things come to light, that I'm just like, some of y'all are trying to play with jail time. Like, some of the things you're doing is like illegal. Like, you can go to jail for it. Like, prison, federal crimes, because it's overstate. Like, some of y'all doing too much. But that's neither here nor there. Some of y'all on this internet are genuinely, you have a demon inside of you that possesses your spirit and your soul, which is why you go so far. Like, there's no humanity in you, just pure demon.
Louis and Huda are the perfect example of what happens when a black man has no issue with being fetishized. This is all happening because Huda and Louis were on live. I think this is on Instagram, and they said Alandria is a beep, the N-word with the hard ER. To this, both of them started laughing. If you want to have a look at the clip, go look at the clip and come back. They started laughing, and then there was these false acting moments of, what was that? By Huda, and hey, like almost like a don't be on that type of time type thing, and they hang up the call. So now Huda has released her statement. Let's have a look at it. Sorry if it's cut off. Y'all, first of all, clickbait using a sensitive topic is... Do you know what? You've probably read this. Pause to read. This is the second one. Again, pause to read. So we already know that accountability can be chasing Huda, and Huda will be faster. Like, we already know that. With Louis, I think that dynamic is so interesting because he classes himself as a black man, which is very weird. He is a mixed race guy. His mum is white, and it gives that. And he goes on to say in his statement that he has faced a lot of racism. My guy, if that is true, the first thing you would have done when you heard that slur is to be disgusted and appalled. Why were you laughing? If you have faced so much racism in this country and it's been so terrible for your psyche, why was that not activated when you heard that racial slur? Questions that need answering. I would love to know. I actually love it when self-hating men date women like this, because take each other off the market. Please, like, I don't want to procreate with someone who's going to be laughing at my child being called the N-word at school. Like, don't worry, I'd rather you procreate with someone else who also hates black women. Like, take each other off the market. Like, we do not want to date you. We don't want to marry you. We don't want to procreate with you. It's never unfortunate when you lot are together. It's actually fantastic news. He's the very shallow, superficial understanding he has of race. If he thinks that because he is black, he therefore cannot perpetuate racism himself. The self-hatred and the very low racial self-esteem, it's an issue. It's an issue with a certain archetype. Honestly, both of the apologies were really bad, even if it's just an apology for PR to save face. Like, oh, it wasn't clear what she said. It wasn't clear what she said. But you turned the music down, though. That phone line was crisp. Like, the 5G was like, it was doing its thing. What do you mean by you couldn't hear it? Because we could hear it through the screen. Please continue to date and marry each other, take each other off the chessboard, and let all of us normal people all continue to live our lives and raise children that love themselves and love their blackness. Thank you so much.
Ciao. Huda Beauty has officially ended their brand partnership with Love Island's Huda Mustafa. In a statement posted to their Instagram, Huda Beauty said, "At Huda Beauty, kindness and humanity are at the heart of everything we do. Unfortunately, one of our recent collaborators has displayed behavior that does not align with our values. We are truly disappointed by Huda Mustafa's recent live, and we take all forms of racism very seriously. While we do not believe her actions reflect her character, we found them deeply upsetting. We know that many members of our community and team were hurt and offended by these actions." While we valued the partnership we had with Huda, her recent behavior and the way the situation has been handled does not reflect our brand's principles. As a result, we have decided to end our partnership and remove any related content from our social platforms and in-store displays. Accountability is incredibly important in moments like this, and we hope that meaningful change can come from it.